legal matters because false prosecution witness in the economic crimes trial against two senior officials of Gambia Petroleum Company had told the High Court in Banjul on Thursday that the company had filed a civil suit against several companies including Gage Global, Fortune and Castle Online Limited for supply made to them under negative Ballance. Amadou Keita said the suit was also filed against Aqua Energy, Africa Oil and Gas and Bice Sese Oil Company on the same act. Now, during his cross-examination led by Christopher Emmanuel Mane, Mr. Keita told the court that Gambia Petroleum is licensed to import petroleum products into the Gambia and that the fuel imported by the different traders is mangled in the tanks. Mafuji Sese has the details in this report.
Keita said he does not know whether the lawsuit filed in court will be followed by a criminal lawsuit. He explained that the OMCs that fully paid Gambia Petroleum were not part of the lawsuit. He agreed as true that some of the OMCs have been paying the company either in cash or in products even after the crisis and that had reduced the negative balance they are owing. The first prosecution witness said apart from Exhibit P8, he does not know whether Gambia Petroleum made any other agreement with Sadugora, adding that he also does not know whether P8 is renewed. At this juncture, defense lawyer Menen told Mr. Keita that Exhibit P8 was not signed during the first accused person's tenure, but Keita maintained that he did not know the year that the agreement was signed because there was no date on the said document. But he affirmed that he can recognize the signature of the first accused persons, but he is not sure whether he will be able to recognize the signature of the second accused persons. Mr. Keita said he is certain that the signature on Exhibit P8 is not the signature of the first accused persons. Gambia Petroleum's senior finance manager further told the court that he cannot tell whether Adax was overpaid $2.5 million. He said the traders made their claim through the board which authorized them to pay as it is and quantity claims are documented in the settlement agreement. But that board, Mr. Keita said, has been dissolved. Defense lawyer Menen told the court that Sadugora had requested that the insurance coverage be increased, but Mr. Keita insisted that he is not aware of any such thing. He said he does not know the reason why the board did not claim the $25 million, adding that during the time of the crisis, he only saw the agent of Sadugora and he was not even aware of the presence of Adax. Mr. Keita went on to explain that he does not know whether Atlas is owned by Adax, but defense lawyer Menen insisted that that is a common knowledge. At this point, lawyer Menen asked Mr. Keita if he was aware that Star Oil Gambia Limited had written a letter dated 2020 showing interest in taking over the job of the second accused person at Gambia Petroleum. But Mr. Keita said he was never aware of such a letter. He pointed out that there are instances where Gambia Petroleum will exercise discretion to allow depositors of petroleum products to uplift oil, but said he cannot say whether they can uplift quantity over their entitlement. The witness said charges on local oil marketing companies is usually published by the Ministry of Finance in a document called Price Structure for Petroleum Products. Asked by lawyer Menen if local oil marketing companies have inspectors or agents who gauge tanks or prepared certificates to uplift petroleum products, the witness replied that he wasn't aware. The witness also told the court that he cannot tell whether Jar Oil and Petrogas are the biggest oil marketing companies in the Gambia, nor did he know whether Jar Oil has more fuel stations in the country than any other oil marketing companies. Reporting for Eyeafrica News, I am Mafuji Sise.